You know, I had just a really strange thought, Bruce. I was going to make you eat the burnt one, but that wouldn't be very courteous at all.
Well, that's not terribly burnt. I've seen them much blacker.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
Yeah, it does. So while we're getting these together, Mike, you know, this one's about to fall off there. While we're getting these together, let's talk about being courteous to other people that are out there, because, you know, you're not the only person that's out there camping, right?
Well, you're not. And probably one of the first ways that you can be courteous to others is to just, if you can at all, plan your trip around days that aren't as utilized or used. So for instance, in Dolly Sods, a Saturday evening there's going to be a lot of traffic there and a lot of people. So probably one of the things we can do is we can plan our trips, if at all possible, sometime earlier than that.
During the week sometime if we can, yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing about being courteous on the trails is just thinking about, you're going to meet other people on the trails, and how are you going to pass each other? Because some of these trails are pretty narrow and there's really not room for people to to walk by each other. And so general rule of thumb is, if you are the one coming down a slope, you have the right of way, because gravity's working with you, you're heading down, and so you have the right of way. And so if you're going up the slope, step off the edge of the trail, let those people by. And actually, as a person going up a hill, that can be kind of nice. Gives you a little break, right?
Yeah, because gravity's tough.
Gravity works.
Yes. Do you mind if I have some chocolate?
Go ahead.
I don't have any chocolate.
Oh, I have the chocolate.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. There you go.
The other thing that we can do, Bruce, besides making sure that this fire is put out and that all of our trash is picked up and all of our waste is taken care of and away from this site, is to make sure not to damage it any more than we have to in order to stay here. Hopefully not damage it at all, so that the next group of people that come into this site have the same experience we've had or even better.
Yeah. And the other thing I think of when I think of being courteous to others is, especially in the wilderness, is noise.
There is that, yeah.
Yeah, because we got here to this pristine wilderness site. What's the last thing you want to hear? You don't want to hear a bunch of screaming, right? You don't want to hear a bunch of loud music, somebody playing a radio or anything like that. Who wants to hear that when you're out in nature?
Absolutely. I'm here because it's quiet and I like it that way.
Right.
So there are some places we hike that does have good cell service.
Right.
The last thing you want to do is bring a Bluetooth speaker and blow all of this.
Right. So the other people out there on the trails and in the campsites are not the only ones we want to be courteous of, right?
Yeah, that's true. Tune in with us next time as we talk a little bit how to work harmoniously with the wildlife that you might encounter.